Hey guys, Cop Inferno here.
That was
Welcome to
quite a
chapter
hike.
4 of Call of the Sea. We are playing on the Xbox Series S. So in the last chapter, we found the lady Shannon and solved the organ puzzle to make our way here. Let's see what we could find here then. Reiterating, I had already completed the game, but due to some issues with the audio recording on some of my
I've
captures,
been
I'm
seeing
just
these
replaying some of the
horseshoe-shaped
parts.
pillars all the way up.
So you'll find my journal to be
Didn't
filled
mark a
with stuff.
path. I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here. Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
Don't climb this just yet. Head into the camp right beside it and you will see that once again, you need to power this whole area up.
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz. Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple. Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right? They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looked so thin. Looks like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy. Oh no! Frank died.
So with Frank's death, the expedition is now down to just two members, Harry and Cass.
I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's. So Frank fought in the Great War. Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
Now how do you power this whole area? Well, hydroelectricity using the water turbine. But you need to get some more water flowing in order to get this working.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
You'll be getting this to work once you've got the water flowing, but keep in mind that here, when the hole on each circular block is pointing down, you will be able to push the levers. Now you can't make all the circles point down at once. You need to do those one by one.
Blood-soaked rags. A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank. He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
Once you've got the turbine working, come back and pull these switches. So this whole amphitheater thing, well, turns out that this is where you will be able to get the water flowing for the turbine by
This is a water
solving a small
channel.
puzzle.
Homemade loudspeaker. There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
See those murals on the stone pillars? You will find 4 such pillars with murals and a puzzle mechanism. Just interact with the murals for now and note all of them down. Before going to the next 2 stone pillars, you will see this microphone which you can interact with even when there's no power. Just go do that. Yeah, go ahead.
1, 2, 1, 2, testing. Nope, doesn't work.
So on the first try, nothing happens. Turn around, come back and try to interact with it again. This time around, Nora sings into the mic, which should unlock a secret achievement.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. No power.
Done? Excellent. Now back to interacting with more stuff and of course, finding the remaining pillars.
Dead as a doornail. So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. That clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate. It's working. Come on. Yes, it's working.
Is there something wrong, Harry?
The ground is shaking. No, no!
No, I can't!
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all!
Turn it off! Turn it off!
So where's the 4th pillar then? Well, turns out that the expedition caused a landslide which resulted in the 4th pillar to tumble down as well.
Much.
So head down
Harry
these
and I
stairs
often
to
sang
find it
together.
towards your left.
When
But before
my
you do that,
condition got worse,
head down the
Harry
stairs
thought
and
it
take a
wasn't good
right
idea
and you
to
should
make
find another mural on the
unnecessary
wall.
efforts. Then we stopped singing. I know it was just for my own good, but my illness caused our whole lives to revolve around it. Are these figures singing like a choir? These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
Well, time to turn around and find the last pillar then.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal. They didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed. I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Great. Now go back to the amphitheater and right in front of the mic below, you will see a wooden plank. Look under that and you will see a pattern which Nora should note down.
There's a symbol inside. Wow, this door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
Alright, time to discuss a solution to the puzzle. So the key to this is the pattern that you have noted down. You need to correlate that pattern with the symbols in the murals on the stone pillars. For example, the first stone pillar has a symbol with a small vertical line on the right. The patterns have this same symbol up at the top, so on the first stone pillar, you need to hit the top button. Similarly, for the second pillar, you need to hit the right button since the pattern shows its symbol on the right. Repeat this for the other pillars as well and you should solve the puzzle.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Now that you've solved the puzzle, you should have enough water flow to get the turbine running. Head over to it. Time to
Now
get
the
these
wheel's
gears
moving.
into place by pushing the levers. Let's do it from right to left. Again, remember that you will only be able to push the levers when the hole on each circular block is pointing down. Since you can't do this all at once, you need to make a run.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine. That was
Well,
easy.
now that's done, there's one small thing you need to do to get the turbine running. These circles
These
you
buttons
see,
seem to adjust
you need
the
to get
amount
all
of
of them lit
energy
up.
that goes through the
When you hit
turbine.
a circle, it lights itself and the circles to its left and right. So just proceed as shown and it should be a breeze.
That should give the turbine some energy.
Alright, now pull the switches and the power should be on.
Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Great. Now get all the switches running one by one.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up. Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on. Now,
Haha,
What's
welcome
happening
to an
this time?
imaginary desert.
where am
Well, you do need to traverse this short path, but there are a couple of secret achievements to unlock here. First, as soon as you wake up in the desert, open your journal. You will see a family tree and basically nothing else, so that should unlock the first secret achievement here.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Was this an ocean? An ocean that dried up? My cane. No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again. These really are ancient bones of a very ancient creature. They are so dry. I need to find water. My bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Inglewood.
Okay, so
Am I
Nora sees her
dreaming?
house in the
Or
middle
am I
of this
just losing
desert.
my mind?
Yeah, go ahead, get inside.
That's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home? I miss you so much, old pal. A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day. I am definitely losing my mind. I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you... Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness. The happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses. My
So
mother's
this
music
flyer in the
box.
shelf in front of you.
Yet again.
This is a secret item. Interact with it, turn it around, and that's that. Your secret achievement is unlocked.
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. What a sweet melody. What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
We are back in the real world now, so head over to the amphitheater, turn the final switch on, and well, sing into the microphone.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot. Was quite a show.
So as you traverse inside, you will find some murals on the walls. Make sure you interact with all of
Feels
them.
like hallowed ground. Are they bathing him in black ooze? His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape. A giant fish head made of stone. She sounds worried for him, I think. These patterns look too familiar. This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite.
You're about to get to the main puzzle of the game, which is also a
Where is
bit
this
of a
taking
head
me?
scratcher. But you'll find a lot of items to interact with, so make sure to do that first.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
My dear old pal, Nora. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you. Well, this one was easy, I think. God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease? So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation. I'm starting to understand this language. This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out. John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? A favorite song.
Now, check all the murals here and make a note of these. These are the key to solving the puzzle.
I've seen this symbol in the mural several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze. Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down. A complex pattern. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
So this is more of a visual puzzle. The way you solve it is by looking at the numerical clue left by Harry and correlating it with the murals. So the mural about liquid correlates to God's blood, specified as the number 1 by Harry in his clue. Pushing the button on each wall turns the dial, so you need to keep the dial pointing up to match that. Similarly, for the mural about transformation, you need to have the dial point to the right as it matches with number 2. For the next 2 murals, the answer is the same. You need to point the dial down at number 4. Some might call it number 3 as well, but I'll call it number 4. The reason? Well, you're combining the 2 murals for them to mean eternal life, which corresponds to number 4. Here's the complete solution though.
This is the right combination. It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
So, the final puzzle of this chapter
Those,
is where you
drums
match the
of
beat
some
of the
sort.
drum. This is more of a test of how well you listen, but I'll post a solution to this as well.
No, not again. This technology never ceases to amaze.
And you're done. You've completed this chapter with all the achievements. At this point, I think I should let you guys know that there's one more secret achievement which you can unlock at any given point in the game. All you need to do is just go back and replay any level which you want, and that's it. That should unlock another achievement.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand. Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do.